We'll keep the old one. Thank you. Mail you some more. Oh, we have the water crystal now. That is excellent. That will do, pig. That will do. Go to combat. Go to our graveyard, undercover operative, a clever impersonator, and make a copy of the Spark Double Gyruda. Make another copy of the Spark Double Gyruda. And Arden's giving them all menace and lifelink. Make another copy of the Spark Double Gyruda. Jesus. That was crazy. That was pretty good. Hello, we have arrived. I'm Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. Welcome one and all. Please join us in a group Zen community hug. Yes, if you haven't already joined us, give us that like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. Terragen, hello. We are finding ourselves on a Brawlin Friday edition, heading into Magic the Gathering Arena and tearing a new one. Yes, we had a great fun last hour. If you missed that, highly recommend checking that video out. Venat. Venat. That's all I'm going to say. Mono white card draw, legends, madness. We had a great time. We're going to keep that energy going into this hour, and we're going to be playing today with Gyruda, the Doom of Depths. This deck, it was inspired when I read about a deck like this on, I think it was an MtG Rocks article, or maybe it was a Wargamer article about the idea of cloning Gyruda, because they have reached such a mass of ETB clone effects in the game that you can almost guarantee that you will hit one. Here's the problem. While that is somewhat true in paper, on Arena, it is not quite there. We don't have quite as many, we don't even have the original clone. But we do have enough that with a little bit of help, we can make this happen. So what are we trying to do? Gyruda, Doom of Depths, is a 6-mana Dimir commander for a 6/6. It could be our companion, but it's a Demon Kraken. Yeah, it says you're starting. Yeah, we're not interested in the companion, but when it enters, each player mills 4 cards. Each player. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. Well, if we take a quick look here, we can see we have a lot of even mana creatures, and and not a lot of odd ones. The only odd one we have is Bruvak, and then we have the Scarab God, and that's about it. And that means that let's sort it out here. We have Naga Flesh Crafter, Phyrexian Metamorph, Phantasmal Image, Spark Double, Surgical Metamorph, Visage Bandit, Waxen Shape Thief, Clever Impersonator, Copy Crook, not Nightclub Bouncer. Oh, no, put those back. Stop that. Nightclub. And the Water Crystal. We'll get to that in a second. So where were we? Undercover Operative and the Vizier of Many Faces. Now, you can see that is one. Do we have any more? It feels like we have more. No? Okay, well, that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So not a great chance of hitting it. Now, one thing we can do is we can throw Arden, the Usurper, into the mix. And now If we happen to mill any of these out, and then they come into play as a copy of Gyruda, and if they're not spark double, then that means we have to sacrifice them. So what we can do is they'll go back to the graveyard. We can hit Arden off of Gyruda, and then Arden will proceed to reanimate all of these guys all over again. Should we hit an Irenicus's Vile Duplication or a spark double early on in the process, we can have a board full of Gyrudas. We can mill our opponents out like crazy. We can mill ourselves out like crazy, but it does not matter if we mill our opponent out and then pass the turn, they will draw a card. Now, in order to help that plan out, we have, of course, Brewvac. We also have the Water Crystal, as I mentioned before. Not only will this mill a huge number of cards, we're basically milling 4 times the amount of cards with Gyruda, but also it means that when we are able to catch a even card off of our opponents and we whiff on our own, then it means we're still getting power added to the battlefield. We're still doing something. Fractured Realm, Mirror Room. This is amazing. I couldn't do Panharmonicon, but this does exactly what we want to do. We want to be able to make copies of Gyruda. In Fractured Realm, it will double up the triggers. That will enable us to hit even more cards. So if we hit multiple clones in a mill, we can cast them both, and it will keep the chain going. Speaking of keep the chain going, we have things like Self-Reflection with Flashback. We've added a few more Flashback cards because almost certainly our stuff is going to wind up in the graveyard. We have some other stuff going on here. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat, or of course, you can join us on YouTube. They have the video description there. It's going to have an Architect link for you. Other than that, it's Mana Rocks Control, and we'll see if we can get there. We'll see if we can do the thing and mill our opponents out in one go with Gyruda. Challenge accepted. I have done it in one game so far in my test games. I managed not only to have lethal damage with a swarm of Gyrudas, but I also milled out my opponent. Lelia the Blade Reforged is also a combo deck that's going to be much faster than us, so we just have to wash that away. And Imprisoned on the Moon, that's the only thing we can do. Yeah, they're looking for the combo now. If they play Lelia, we lose, is what's going to happen. If they play Lelia, we lose. We should have Bazooka Bogged right away, shouldn't we? We should have Bazooka Bogged. It's fine, it's fine. Because now, I like Ancient Tomb here. Now we tap, cast a Solar Transformer, and pass the turn. We even had Ancient Tomb next turn? That is amazing. Alright, well, let's wash away that. Make it cost a few more mana. And there we go. That's how we deal with a combo deck. A Lelia combo deck. Yeah, that was one of the first videos that we ever recorded for this channel. Was a short doing the Lelia combo. Yeah. Believe it or not. The more you know. That was one of the first, I think it was the first Magic the Gathering video that I ever did for this channel. Before that, we were doing other stuff. Bonnie Paul, Clear Cutter. Zero, the Virtuous. Alright, we will not... we really don't want the Visage Bandits in our hand. but I will take this one because it does have plot. Okay, so let's go Bazooka Bog. And then Hall of the Storm Giants Restlessly. So we basically don't have anything we can do. We need to do... Oh, wait. Now we have a Sapphire Medallion. Things got better. It got better. We were like, what can we do? Oh, thank you, Shuffler. You're helping today. I see. All right, they have a Twitching Doll. So it's basically ramp meets... Okay, Sapphire Medallion doesn't help out with the plot cost. Just the actual cost. We don't want to let on what we're doing yet because I don't know what they can do about it, but we want it to be a surprise. We want to surprise our opponents with our craftiness. Plus, I think next turn. Oh, Unstoppable Plan. Oh, that's very good. All right, well, let's go Liliana. And +1, and I think we are going to discard the Shore Up. I'm not feeling in serious danger of with the Shore Up yet. Okay, we got rid of the land. And they put a counter on the Twitching Doll. It's really good with the Unstoppable Plan, the Twitching Doll. That'll ensure that they get more counters on it to get more Is it bugs that it makes? 2/2 spiders, yeah. Ooh, spiders coming out soon. Twitching Doll, I bet, is going to make an impact in the Spider-Man format. What do you think, Terrigen? Seems like a good bet. Maybe you got some copies of Twitching Doll at home from Dustmorn, Gathering Dust. Maybe might rise in value soon. Skulk. Okay. Okay, well, we're doing things. We'll have this intertapped. Let's go Damnation before they can pay. Yeah, you're going to make some guys? You can make some guys. All right, well, let's have them discard a card. I think we just go ahead and get rid of the Visage Bandit. Maybe we can get it back later with Arden. Or, you know, Liliana's ultimate ability is 2 turns away. And we can Gyruda next turn. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Yes. Okay, yes, please. Tap down. Oh, we can even Gyruda and Phantasmal Image. This is brilliant. All right, they have a Quilled Great Worm. We have a Copy Crook. Let's go Copy Crook. And we'll keep the original Gyruda. Nothing from us, eh? Okay, then. Well, let's Phantasmal Image on the Gyruda. And we'll keep the original Gyruda. And we'll grab the Clever Impersonator, copy the Gyruda. Hey, look at us go. They have a Starfield we have a Starfield Vocalist. Let's go with our Graveyard, Mirror Hall Mimic. Make a copy. All right. Oh, we got nothing? We got nothing? Wow. All right, they have a Bonnie Paul. They have to swing at Liliana here, and we will absolutely block. We will absolutely block. Absolutely block. Yep. No, actually, we'll decline. Wait, is it at the beginning of your combat? Yeah, so we'll decline. Ultimate Liliana. play our land for turn. Get our graveyard. Gyruda, come back, please. Oh, Springheart and Antuku or Phyrexian Metamorph. I think we'll go Phyrexian Metamorph. Keep that guy. Alright, we'll definitely make another copy of Gyruda. Oh, we got a bristly bill. That's funny. That is funny. Alright, let's go. You know what? No attacks. That was at the beginning of our combat. Alright, now we just have to survive. They have 52 cards left in their library. We have 54. And this may be relevant. They can cast the Quilled Great Worm. Ouroboros. Oh man, this is going to get nasty. This is going to get nasty. I mean, I think Bristly Bill needs to eat an ox. Alright, we just gotta hope they don't have that one green spell that if it hits the library from their grave, or if it hits the graveyard from their library, resets it shuffles the graveyard back in the library. Was it Gaia's Gift or something like that? That would be unfortunate. Alright, let's mill some more. Oh, we got an Arden. We got an Arden. That is amazing. Alright, Tasha. Oh, we got an ingenious prodigy. That's wonderful. Alright, go to combat. And we'll grab, I don't even care about their stuff. We'll grab the Visage Bandit. And we'll also grab we have to have a Spark Double in here by now, right? No? Okay, I guess we'll go Copy Crook. Oh, Seed Ship, whatever's Nightclub Bouncer. I like that. Alright, let's get rid of the Babe token. We'll copy Gyruda. Okay, they have a Scythe Cut Club. We finally got the Spark Double. That is nice. Oh, we got a Mythweaver Pock. Nice. Okay. I think we're in good shape. I think we're in good shape. So let's talk about hitting them with a 6/6. You know what? How do they still have 35 cards in their library? Oh, because we haven't been doing anything like super bad. I guess we just go in with a few guys here, right? I mean, we can bring them back. And we have the Liliana emblem. And we have some blockers. I mean, they do have Menace. And we have to get rid of that Ouroboros. They're going to take it. I love it. That is a huge swing in life. That is a huge swing in life. Let's just pass the turn. Silverback Elder. Okay. All right, they have begun combat. Is it time to swing? I I don't think it's time to swing. I could be wrong. I don't think it's time to swing. Oh, yeah, Terrigen, I hear you on the prices. Terrigen says, I haven't looked in Spider-Man much. Can't afford it, so window shopping just makes me sad. Yeah, we have definitely hit, a brick wall when it comes to the price barrier in Magic the Gathering arena, or Magic the Gathering in general. The past couple of years, it has gotten a little silly. All right, well, I am just going to go ahead and get rid of what is this thing that they have? What is it? The Quilled Great Worm? There it is. Let's just get rid of that. And we'll gain some life, you know? Cling to Dust. Very good card. I remember this used to be a staple in Standard back when Dimir Rogues was a thing. Very, very nice. Okay, let's block there. That seems good. We're at 40 life. We'll keep the old one. Thank you. Mill you some more. Oh, we have the water crystal now. That is excellent. That will do, pig. That will do. All right, let's +1 this guy. And go to combat. And now, go to our graveyard, undercover operative. Make a copy. Oh, wait, our graveyard, clever impersonator. And make a copy of the Spark Double Gyruda. Make another copy of the Spark Double Gyruda. And Arden's giving them all menace and lifelink. Make another copy of the Spark Double Gyruda. Jesus. That was crazy. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Good game. All right, so we didn't do it in one turn, but we did. I think we did it. The water crystal was about to mill them out completely, and we were about to go in for lethal damage at the same time. Nicol Bolas, God Pharaoh, is probably what we deserve for playing this deck. We'll see what happens. We have an ingot. We have all of these clones in our hand, though, that we absolutely do not want in our hand. Okay, this is slightly better. At least we only have the Mimic. And we can discard that? Maybe? And we do have black and blue for the Desert Cenote. Excellent. I think we need to go Rivendell next turn unless we draw an untapped land. Undercity Plunder. Oh, you're going to let us discard? Thank you. No. We'll decline. You can have a Mirror Hall Mimic. All right, so that lets us go File of Galadriel next turn. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get that out of here and draw a card. Oh, we got a Chromatic Lantern out of the deal. Nice. Would you like to counter our mana rocks? No, they said no. Are you serious? Okay. Well, I think Tasha is going to be probably something that we won't get much use out of in this particular matchup, so we'll toss her. I can't believe they just destroyed our chromatic lantern. What a bunch of nonsense. Alright, well, let's go File of Galadriel. Are you going to get rid of that too? Alright, so they got to be getting close. Gandhi? We're not doing this, man. No, I'm sorry. You're already... no. You've already destroyed our mana rocks. Now you're heisting our library, and your entire commander is just going to make our life a living hell. No, rethink your life. On to the next. It is all about asserting themselves all over your business. All right, up against Ren in 6. I want to say this is a recent addition to Arena. I believe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Return up to target one target land card from your graveyard to your hand. -1. Oh, so this is going to be Strip Mine. This is going to be Strip Mine. Wonderful. Love, love, love Arena. All right, we have nothing going on here. There we go. I guess we do this. Get rid of the Phyrexian Metamorph. Done. Mirror Box makes things interesting. It makes us not exactly... Okay, well, we're not going to be playing more than one land per turn. That is crazy. Burgeoning on turn 1. And then they give it up. What is going on? Okay. I don't know what to tell you. We'll try again. Well, what did we get? Omega. I don't understand what just happened, Terrigen. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. And after we threw in the towel against Nicol Bolas, I guess it's only fair we have 2 non-games in a row. All right, another Bonnie Paul matchup. Interesting. I like this, except for the Clever Impersonator. I wish that was a mana rock, and yet we end up with it anyway. No. I guess we do this and get rid of the Scarab God. No, we do this and get rid of Mizium skin. All right. So, and we use the Chrome Mox on the Scarab God. Sorry, Scarab God. Oh, excellent. And now we have an Arcane Signet, which ramps us into the Water Crystal. This is amazing. This might turn out to be a great mulligan. All right, now we have Water Crystal, which makes it so that we just need 1 mana, and we're on Gyruda. There's Uro. Unfortunately, we're going to be feeding Uro, but we do have the Imprisoned on the Moon. Hello, Alchemist. We do have Cling to Dust. Alright, and I guess... you know, for lack of anything better to do, we'll make an Hello, Alchemist. We just need 1 land. Come on. How hard is this? Alright, they have a Mossborn Hydra, which means we need to Imprison on the Moon that, because that's going to get nuts with Bonnie Paul. Okay. Well, I mean, we absolutely block. No question. Even if they have a fight spell or blitz ball. Okay. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Okay, we're just not going to get this thing, are we? We're just not going to get a land. We'll make another copy, I guess? No, we got to pay the Phyrexian mana. And make a copy of the Arcane Signet. There we go. Now we're there. Now we're there. But we've already used a couple of clones. That means the chances of hitting one off the top are not great. But at least we got rid of the Hydra. That means we're not in imminent danger. Just, we got what, 2 turns? Maybe? So we got 2 turns to make this happen. I don't know if we can do it. Alright, we can try. It's up to you now, Water Crystal. We might end up having to use some of our opponent's stuff. Yeah. Stun that bag. Good job, Dream 2 and Trancer. We whiffed on our part. But the double mill, or the huge amount of mill going on from the Water Crystal. You know what? I think we hit Bonnie Paul with a copy crook. I mean, we do have a blocker. I think we can definitely block, right? Okay. Here we go. Let's put this on Gyruda. And no attacks. And now things get interesting. Witness protection. Oh, well, here's the thing. I don't think that affects the clones. You know, we'll block with you there. All right, we're down to 13. Oh, they got a Farseek. That's adventurous. Yeah. Oh my God, we got Arden. We got Arden. All right, let's keep this one. And let's grab... Oh, we didn't get anything out of our graveyard. I guess let's go with the Saz and Catsroy. No, let's go with the Gene Morph. All right, get ourselves an All Faith Scroll. And what is the best thing they've got here for us to grab? I bet it is a Summon Fenrir. And let's grab ourselves an island. We'll make your base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. Yeah, and swing. All right, back up to 25. Arden coming in clutch. Man, Arden in this deck is kind of bizarre, but it works. Imprisoned on the Moon on Arden. That does not stop your troubles. Does not end your troubles. All right. We block. We have him down halfway. All right, we keep the 7-7. Oh, we milled the mirror room. That's no good. All right, come in as a copy of this guy. We mill you some more. Oh, Finn the Fang Bear. My goodness, that is not nice. Okay, we'll do a Sapphire Medallion. Cast you. And I guess we'll go Phantasmal Image and Virtue of Persistence. Cast the Phantasmal Image. Make a copy of you. All right, let's keep this brawl going. Clever Impersonator comes in as a copy of you. All right, our graveyard gets a Rotkur's Rakshasa, or we can get, we'll do the Rotkur's Rakshasa. It's fine. All right, cool. Now, you can take 7, and we'll get in there for 5. And I think we go and get rid of the unable to scream. Yeah, we get rid of the virtue. We get rid of the virtue because we can actually cast the unable to scream. All right, got him down. And then we go, you become an O2. All right, we'll see what happens. Is it the Cyclonic Rift time? Yeah, we have your Finn. We have your Finn the Fang Bearer. Also, you have 18 cards left in your library. And you're drawing more. All right, we block. We're having fun. Are we having fun? Oh, mana dork. So much mana over there. Look at all that land. Summon Titan. Oh my goodness. They're milling themselves. They're down to 8. And they have a burgeoning. That is hilarious. We'll keep the 8-8 and mill you the rest of the way out. Yeah. I mean, you got no cards left, dude. All right. No attacks in the turn. Milled them out in Commander. Wow. Okay. Yes, I'll take it. Bonnie Paul taken down by Gyruda. And their many clones. Good games. Well, let's see if we can do it again. That was fun. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you. You keep on printing the same cards over and over again, Wizards. Eventually, someone will take advantage of the fact that there are a dozen clone effects. Hodir Kaslam, Deepest Growth. When they attack in, they get to put creatures cards or land cards from among them onto the battlefield. They get to search that many through their library. Yes, top. Yeah. So, in other words, we can't let that hit us. This hand has promise. I'm not crazy about the Undercover Operative or the Mirror Hall Mimic, but The Mirror Room and Fractured Realm combined with a Skyclave Relic Dark Ritual start. This could be interesting. They have a bird. They are also and now we draw that copy. Are you kidding me? Oh, they're this is exactly what we do not want to happen. This is exactly what we do not want to happen. We want our clones in the library, not in hand. Alright, they're up to 4 mana already. That means we need removal, not clones. Unless we just clone Osier? Is that the play? Is that the play? Alright, we're up to 3. They're up to 4. We need a land so that we can guarantee we can... Kona? Kona? Oh my god, we gotta cycle this guy for a land. This is crazy. Okay. Well, at least we got the lantern. I think we're toast. I think we're toast. Nyx Lotus. That's what they put down. Okay. Instead of the Bloomvine Regent? I don't understand. I guess Ramp, the Call of Ramp was too strong. Okay, we did hit a land. Excellent. I think it's too late, but at least we have 5 mana now. That means when they play down Osier, we make a copy of it, and hopefully we draw land. Yeah. The Growing Rights of Itlamok. What will they find in the top 4? They found a Gilded Goose. Alright, honk honk. Well, but now they have the... Oh, they get to tap it for a green for each creature they control now. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess we go Tasha? Since we cannot draw a land to save our life. And just hope that they whiff and don't hit a big creature. Defiler of Vigor. Excellent. They have got so much mana, dude. We desperately need a board wipe. They're about to just overrun us. Maybe literally. Well, what could it be? Oh, a railway brawler. Uh-oh. I think we're dead anyway. Yeah, they got 11 mana off the Nyx. Oh, yeah, that's game. They just had so much mana, dude. Oh, man, and we got completely hosed. Womp womp. Alright. I can't believe it. I can't believe we were having to cycle the clone guy to try to find a land. Just so we could cast our mana rock. Alright, let's try it again. Zada Hedron Grinder is going to be able to combo off on us if they get a wide board. And then they'll target Zada, which will in turn target all their guys. It's mostly going to be a bunch of card draw cantrips. So maybe we get a chance. Maybe they won't find anything lethal. It normally ends in a storm, though. Normally ends with a storm win. Okay, Wash Away is excellent. Dragon Fodder. Yep, here they go. Alright, well, let's play this on blue. Solar Transformer. And that lets us Chromatic Lantern next turn and hold up Wash Away. Alright, chromatic lantern. Yeah, what's he gonna be, man? Krinko. I guess they want to go wider. They said they want to go wider. Well, let's go with the water crystal, and let's try to set this up as best we can. How about another chromatic lantern? Do they not have something that they want to use on Zada? Oh, let's just turn it into a straight goblin deck. They're not even using Zada. They're just going to beat us down, so we need to find a board wipe. Toxic Deluge is definitely a board wipe that we want. We will gladly take 4 life. And they're going to destroy all of our artifacts. They're going to destroy all of our artifacts. I'm glad we have some mana open because we're about to lose everything. Yeah, wonderful. Anyway, now that they've run out of things to target, they die. Torbran, eh? No. No, just no. Alright, well, here's a Mind Stone. And we'll pass the turn. That puts us on Gyruda mana next turn, assuming they don't find more artifact destruction. We are down to 10. Alright, they found a Zada. That is their only creature on the battlefield at the moment. Alright, it's our turn. Mono Red gonna have a tough time dealing with a 6/6, at the very least. Yep, we'll copy Gyruda. Keep the Gyruda. No, we whiffed. We whiffed. Oh, this is terrible. And I can't believe they destroyed our water crystal. What a move. Traitorous greed. Wow. Get out of here. Get out of here. Wow. They're gonna kill us with our own commander. Get out of here. Not gonna happen. We love it when people steal our stuff, and I love it even more when they steal our stuff to beat us with it. No, oh my God. Ridiculous. I mean, that card effect has been around for forever, but to see it in a Zada deck, that was the weirdest Zada deck I've ever seen, to be honest. That was that mostly you see a bunch of spells, make a bunch of tokens, and then go off on cantrips. And I thought we had stopped them. And now we're up against Ugin. I thought wrong. Alright, all of the Storm Giants, come on down. We are probably not going to ramp as hard as Ugin. Alright, Command Tower. Man, at least we have one Mana Rock, right? Okay. Oh, we have a spark double in hand. That's almost better than hitting it off of the Gyruda the first time. All right, we take 3. Oh my goodness, we have a Sapphire Medallion. In virtue of persistence, that makes our spark double cost even less. Let's get rid of that. All right, they're on 4. We're on, okay, Spirited Simulacrum. Oh, this is the new Simulacrum. The new, it's not a sad robot, it's an energetic robot. Okay, and they ramp with it. They ramp. Let's go, Gyruda. Taking a chance. And we'll copy Surgical, the Gyruda, and then do it again. And do it again. All right, and then we stop now. That's good. That should be good. Did we hit anything good? Chimmel, Meteor Golem, Tezzeret, Gilded Lotus. Excellent. All good stuff. All right, well, let's start out with a spark double. And get this train rolling. All right, and then how about a Bruvac to round things out? And Ugin gives it up. Jeez, did you see that? I hope so. I hope so. That was incredible. That was incredible. Ugin was like, nope, nope, nope. I'm not doing this anymore. Good game. Man, I gotta tell you, we got to do the thing a few times today, and for that I am happy. Is this a deck I will play regularly? Probably not, but we did it, and it was a lot of fun. Terrigen, thank you so much for joining us. Everybody at home, thank you so much for joining us. Come see us in the live show. Talk to us. We want to talk to you. Leave us comments. As always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. Have fun playing Magic the Gathering.